Colombia is exquisitely beautiful. Colombia is one of the most violent places on earth. For generations, the nation has been torn apart by a civil war. The elected government battles violence from guerrilla groups from both ends of the political spectrum. Perhaps the most violent were the Fuerzas Armadas Revolucionarias de Colombia, the FARC. For more than 50 years, the group's guerrilla paramilitary tactics claimed the lives of thousands. After a 2016 peace accord with the Colombian government, the FARC ceased to be an armed group and became a political party. Peace treaties are one thing. Peace is another. Reintegrating FARC combatants into the larger Colombian society requires understanding, diplomacy, courage. Markella Mantika was born in Greece. Fascinated with other countries and cultures from a very young age, she was anxious to see the world. After graduating from the University of Athens, Markella was awarded a Gandhi Fellowship to study at the Kroc School of Peace Studies at the University of San Diego. She took her degree to assignments all over the world. Working mostly with the United Nations and the European Commission, Markella became an international election observer. Markella drew heavily from her USD education in conflict resolution when she joined the UN as a disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration officer in 2012. The UN job description of that position is candid and understated. Applicants, it says, are to be expected to serve in hardship duty stations with difficult working and living conditions. Markella arrived in Colombia as part of the United Nations verification mission in the fall of 2017. She went to disarm, demobilize, and reintegrate former FARC combatants into Colombian society, getting the rebels out of the bush and weapons out of their hands, persuading them there is a way to generate income that doesn't involve illegal drugs, convincing people who have known only war that the fragile peace agreement will hold. One former guerrilla, one weapon, one relationship at a time. It's dangerous work. Communication back home with her family can be spotty. Colombia held congressional elections in March, the first ever with FARC as a political rather than terrorist presence. Candidates of the new party received less than 0.5% of the vote. After generations of war, much work remains to change hardened attitudes of suspicion and hate. Markella's UN assignment is open-ended, but so is her dedication to people and to peace.